so excited. I know that it opened up like a while ago, but my ass had just come back from the grocery store and I was trying to like make it so that my Twitch was connected. And all of a sudden I was on Twitch and people were like, it's open, it's available. And I was like, and then I still had to make dinner. Hence why I was at the grocery store. And that took like forever for me to get my Twitch connected. So this is my main account, not Babe's side account. I'll worry about that all later. I don't even know what to do first. Oh, you can only do one a cycle, okay. Okay, oh, we'll go do that. That'll actually be the first thing we do. Okay. Let me look at something real quick. Well, let me look at his constellation. I think I'm gonna get Kuching, but if his C2 is fine. I'm just gonna go to have.
I am Kuching, Yuheng of the Liyue.
Okay. This is an event.
Wow! I can join the team?
Conquest. Quest. Boss. Well, get all of those things done. Gosh, I want to do this.
There was a glorious.
Don't really need. There we go. Okay.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
First thing I'm gonna do is this. Get this out of the way before we Interesting. This is very interesting.
Gather!
Shine down!
I see everything.
Now disappear!
I'm assuming they're just gonna have me fight this round.
Yeah.
Solidify!
Hey,
A round of applause!
Gather!
everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered!
I will have order!
I see everything. Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape!
Solidify!
Step right up!
I see everything.
Order guide you!
Here comes the finale!
What a bad. Nice.
And voila! Shine down!
Hey,
Gather!
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
Step right up!
Alright, new world level. Okay. What is this? What's up with this? I guess we'll go with this. Alright. So before I do any wishing, we're gonna undo the 2 test runs. I mean, there's more test runs, but we're specifically gonna do the Natlan ones. Okay.
spin to win.
I don't know if I'm doing it right. Who's to say?
Yeah. Here goes.
Dodge this! Charge!
Japan! Clear the area!
This is certainly interesting.
Fire it up! Supporting fire! Freeze! Pull in!
Right here! Here goes! Drilling down!
This is actually quite fun.
Don't get too close! This moment will be frozen in time. Advance!
Get back!
Rally! Fire it up! Here's backup!
I assume collecting these is meaningless, but there's 4 of you? There's 4 of you, alright.
Don't mind if I do! Show me your courage!
Clear the area! Japan!
Out of the way or get...
Out of the way or get blown away!
Get back!
Alright. And Dukaza has just to get the 3 Madrams.
Time to go.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Nice and spicy!
As one with wind and cloud. Wind strider.
Out of the frying pan, it's the... Everybody stand back! Like Eat this!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Alright, and then here we go. The real show here. This is what we came for. This is who I'm wishing for.
Carving waves! Catching at the wave!
I got you covered. Check this out.
Stand clear. Stay put!
It's a little hot on. It's a little caught on stuff.
Check this out. That's the launch. Woohoo!
Don't get too close.
Animal test 6301. Yeah! Surf's up! Action at the flames! Whoosh! Amazing!
This is pretty fun.
Show me your moves. Show me your moves, shall we? You're
Shred!
rain of bullets.
Don't be scared! Woohoo!
Rain of
A torture
bullets.
test! Let's ride!
Slip, slide, sprint.
Hey! Action at the flames! Whoosh! Ouch! Ho! Ka! Ho! Faster!
Well played.
Okay. Okay. This has definitely been interesting. I didn't check to see if I'd given out. Okay, we did get our weapons, so. What is that achievement I got too? Okay. Now have all of our wishes. I don't even know what video is at. Clearly not. High pity. God, I don't need any more of that stupid rust. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's our first Kachina. Life is suffering. But it's fine. We still have like a very long time. It's gonna be okay. one good thing about wishing on banners where you have C6 of the 4 stars is you do get that return on investment a little. Then we've got some standard wishes that I'll... At this point, the only thing I want off the standard banner is weapons. Okay. So we need like 50 more wishes for Mulan. I think I can pull that off if I'm dedicated enough. It'll be rough though. That is depressing. What we might have to do is change our plans and get Mulani on my second account and Kinish on this one. Although I just got Nulu on that one. But I'll have a lot more primos to get on that account, whereas this one we're a little limited. I just wish I used Mona, then she would be useful. Okay. Well, we'll work on you. Maybe I should check my pity for standard banner. Okay. Gotta add like 7. Okay. 5. Oh. We're at like 13 pity. I forgot. I got delooped in a semi-recent manner. Okay. Anything else to grab? I can get the Kinish. Alright. It's not Kinish, it's Kachina. Okay.
I wonder what my dear sister
Do I have anything else that I want to do before I go to Natlan? Oh, I guess I'll give, obviously. So I think the last time I was here, all I had left was Chenyu Vale and Sea of Bygone Air. So we have Chenyu Vale all done. Sea of Bygone Airs all done.
Missing
and
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. I also did complete all of the I did the whole summer event, and that was 100%.
Ad Astra Abyss.
And I creep ever closer to that 59. I mean, it's still a ways off. It's about 8,000 XP off, but I creep ever closer. Okay, how are we getting to Natlan? How does one get there? Okay. Okay. Can I just go? We're gonna have to see how this works. Like, can I just walk there? I don't know. I'm a person who tends to like open everything up before I do my quests. If that makes sense. Like, I want all my waypoints and stuff. Going in the right direction. Hello! I'm trying to figure out if I can get to Natlan without starting the quest. I mean, I'm gonna do the quest tonight too. I'm just like, can I get there? How does one get there? This is my main account, by the way, and we did our polls already for Mulani, and well, we may have gotten C3 Mona instead. Life is suffering. Everything is suffering. But it's gonna be okay. I have all day tomorrow off. Right now I'm debating, like, I need to check what pity I'm at on my alt account, because it may come down to it that it makes more sense. Although I wouldn't be guaranteed for Mulani on that one either. Okay, I think we are going to be able to just run for it. This is great. We'll see. But here's our view. Here's our little view of Natlan. Look at that. Look at her. We love that. Oh. I didn't need to go all this way. Well, we're gonna walk. We're people who likes to walk on this account. Obviously, we've done the whole experiment of walking the leeway.
Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
Also, sorry if you can hear me eating. I figured the maintenance would go all the way until 10 o'clock since it was such a big update. And so I came from work, I fucked around, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store so I can have food for tomorrow and the next 2 weeks. Got back, I was like, I'm gonna make dinner, it's gonna be great.
There's no limit
and
to the
I was
number of
working on
tricks I can pull
switching
off.
my Twitch account over to this Genshin account, and all of a sudden I was on Twitch and it was like 5.0 is open, and I was like, shit. So I'm still eating my dinner. As usual, we are having the real cream of the crop shit. Chicken nuggets. Dinosaur chicken nuggets, to be specific. What does that mean? What do you mean? I don't know what that was referring to. But anyway, we only... Oh, am I like burning up? Is there a burning mechanic here? Maybe I should have read that. Okay. No. Okay. We're all good. It's a combat thing. I was like, shit, I'm not ready. Like, they did not mention a burning mechanic. I'm not prepared for this. I was gonna cry. Y'all. I was ready to cry. I'm constantly ready to cry. Let's not lie to ourselves here. I don't know what our first move should be. Like, do I do the quest or do I... What? No. Okay, I mean, I'll defeat the Rift Hands, but...
Stabilize!
Shine down!
Oh! They did mention we'd be brought into this. Okay. I was like, shit, this is Chenyu Vale all over again.
Now disappear!
Don't kill the little guy, oh my gosh. That's... oh. We have to interact. Interactive things. Oh my gosh, we're really interactive here. So I'm gonna have to admit, I did not watch any of the trailers that came out after the live stream. I just kind of like... I was like, what if we just stayed surprised? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. He's so cute. Cute little guy. Cute, cute, cute. Well, you can't talk Paimon. Yes, he wanted to travel with us. I forgot I was still named Astrid on here. Okay. Hash run? I love it. I love it. Oh, no. Okay. I have to name it? Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Oh no. I shouldn't be trusted with naming things. Okay, what about Bear? Do we like the name Bear? I've been watching someone play The Sims, and there's a little kid. They've named one of their Sims Bear, and it's so adorable. And he has his brother's named Leaf and Lotus. It's so adorable. Maybe I should name him Bear. I don't know if anybody's here to give me feedback. Well, okay. His name is gonna be, well, wait. Maybe Bear? Maybe I can name him Nugget. Yeah, he's gonna be Nugget. After my dinosaur nuggets. There you go. It's official. His name is Nugget. This really does remind me of Chinny being pulled in. Free me, please. I think it's these. They just look very adaptable. Exploration-y shit at a later date. I usually try to give it a couple days before I explore in large part. Oh my. No, I usually try to give it a couple days just because that gives people time to find things and upload them to the interactive map. And if I'm anything, it's an interactive map follower. Is it really? No, okay, there's stairs. I was like, is it really gonna make me climb a far distance? Okay. 3 more to do. It's already looking interesting. Very vibrant colors on this part. Which I know was controversial. Wonder if this area is gonna be. Because I feel like these two are really far away. But. Yeah, there's our whole no pyro power. Oh, I'm sorry to upset you. I just want to climb. Please let me climb. Climbing is my life. Climb, climb, climb. Oh my gosh, we're loving the music. I'm gonna have to pause this a moment and turn my air conditioner off. We are not loving the temperature of the room. I was gonna say, Buddy was really after me. What is this? Oh. Well, we've gotten some of the commissions. Okay, so that's how we rename him. Good to know. Mushroom. Good lookout in the area. There's our volcano. Oh, it's an oculi. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, it's fucking dinosaurs. Hello there? I'm in shock. I was never like a big dinosaur kid. But I kind of like, my dad had this cool art book of, it was like, I don't know how to describe it. If like dinosaurs had survived and lived amongst humans, and it was all these scenes of like humans and dinosaurs. It was a whole, like, not like violence against dinosaurs or humans, but like some like weird civilization that was friends with dinosaurs. I don't know how to explain it. I never actually read it. I just liked to look at the fun pictures. Okay. Flying over the dinosaurs. Oh my god. I'm a little shook by that. I ended up going for coaching just because she was the only one I didn't have on this account. And there was a little bit of debate because Tignari's C2 isn't like wonderful, but his C3 is. And there was part of me that was like, I'm sorry, I'm just shit-footed. I'm sorry. Hello. Oh my. There was part of me that was like, do I get the C2 just eventually to get C3? But then I was kind of also like, I'm not playing with Tignari or anything, so like, why bother? And so I just went with Kuching to complete the collection. Debating whether I should. It probably just makes sense to build Kachina. I don't know if I might not do that tonight, but at some point, I think I will build her. I don't know. I'll see if the interactive map. I'm gonna do it tomorrow and see if the interactive map has it posted, like where her florals are. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go here. Look at these things. Look at these dinosaurs. Oh, damn it. Cowards. Let me sit on the dinosaur. Okay, there's new rocks. Oh, we've gone past it a couple times, but the deer. Trying to avoid any fights. Freaky a little bit, you know? Oh, okay, I was like, are they gonna be on this giant thing? That was just slime. Definitely an interesting environment. They're really leaning into the graffiti. Well, not. I'm sure it's not actually graffiti, but like graffiti. Oh shit! Well, that's very not dinosaur-y. I guess Mecca's kind of everywhere. Yeah, the volcano just erupted. Seeing the music so far, music's been great. It's very weird because sometimes it's giving Latin America and sometimes it's giving Lion King. Okay, while I'm climbing, I have to go turn my AC on again. It's already on. Oh shit. So have you selected? I can't remember if you're actively playing currently. If you are, have you selected your 5-star? Or at least decided what your 5-star will be? If you're not, I don't really have an opposing question to that, Chi-Chi. I mean, so depending on because I kind of talked about it when I made my alt account. Early on, Chi-Chi can be really good for an account because, she's a healer, and a healer is great, and, Barbara does good, but Chi-Chi will do better just from the standpoint she's a 5-star. And you'll be able to get more combat and damage out of her, presumably. And Chi-Chi's, I'm pretty sure, relatively low investment. Whereas Barbara's boss sucks. There's some floating pottery. Oh, you're going for C6. Okay, I see our... Got a shrine. Like I said, if I played with Tignari, more actively, I probably would have gone for his constellation. I just don't play with... I don't play with, any of the standards. Which is unfortunate. I did get a gene for my Purina. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Tignari and actually play with him on my ulti alt. Because I think for the rest of this week, including the weekend, I'll probably stream pretty much... I know, I'll stream exclusively on this side. Switching it back and forth is a chore. It's a hassle because it, half the time takes multiple tries. So, do that, and then I guess next week I'll probably get back to the alt account. See, look at this. Nice pyro archon, and then you ruin her by putting her in a motorcycle outfit. I have some feelings about the pyro archon. If you can't tell. I can't help it. I feel very strongly about her design, you know? I'm usually quite the fan of Genshin character designs. I really am, usually. But I am not a fan of the Pyro Archon's design, which is upsetting. Because I want to have all the Archons. I usually don't wish for people whose design I don't like. Oh, lots of deer. I don't know. Do you have any strong feelings about the Pyro Archons? Probably not as strong as me. I've gone on weekly rants to one of my friends about it. My other friend who plays Genshin. I've expressed my opinion a couple of times. It's like, I swear, if you're closed off. So this will be our other boss. Oh, what are you? Oh. I was deceived. I was like, cool, a new bug. Which was not. Yeah. For me, it really is just this disconnect between, like, I look at the Pyrocon's design and I'm like, that looks the music. What is that loud noise? I look at the Pyro Archon design, at least what they have in the trailers and stuff, and I go, it's giving Honkai. It's not giving Genshin time period-y style. Like, I mean, they're not like ancient designs, but like they're very much like, I feel like most of the Genshin character designs are like, you would not see a modern character wearing this. Like I said, I look at the design, and like, if that was I mean, I'm not super in love with it anyway. That's just not really into the biker chick thing. But I look at it and I'd be like, if that was in Honkai, I'd be like, yeah, okay, sure. But it's not in Hawkeye. I don't know. I know many a person disagrees. But I also had opinions about Navia and the sunglasses that I know people didn't agree on. So, like... What do I know? There's our alpacas. Like I said, for me, it's just this. Just stay away. Fuck! I don't want to be dragged into a quest. Stop it! I just think the glasses are too modern for the look of the game. Stop dragging me into quest! Yeah. Like a Targaryen. Okay, well, I'm hoping after this it'll give me an official quest, and from there on I will not be pulled into the quest. There's nothing I hate more than that. If I wanted to do the quest, I would have talked to you. Just give him the blue exclamation point. Oh wait, he's such a pudgy little baby. Okay, where are you? Flying squirrel! Throwback to the summer event. It was a sign. The flying squirrels in the summer event were a sign. This. Okay. Is this? Restaurant? What is this? What is this?
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
I can't help but be distracted. Wait, I thought these were supposed to be my friends. And they make cute little noises. I don't want to fight them. Sometimes Genshin really makes you fight the cutest enemies. Or, like, enemies you don't want to fight. Like, once you find out the hill trolls, some of them were human, you're like, shit, I shouldn't be fighting these people. Well, and I also hated when, like, sometimes you were releasing the sea creatures, right? But releasing them, you'd accidentally just, like, kill them in the process. And then you'd feel really bad. I need to remember that I have food here with me so it doesn't get cold. I mean, it already is, basically. So I've started to cook. Chicken nuggets not counting, obviously. But I bought a bunch of cookbooks, and I've been teaching myself recipes.
I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
I'm very proud of myself. I feel so adult. Kind of expensive though, cooking. Like, unless you're just eating like pasta all the time. Some of it's kind of because I'm pretty sure I'm a little bougie. I don't mean to be. I just kind of am. Shit, okay, how do I get into this? No. Turn around. Here? No! Oh my gosh. Where am I going? How do I get there? You know what? New plan. Okay. It was not working. Oh my god. Be able to climb this? But no, it's kind of expensive to cook when you like are making like actual recipes and stuff. I've had kind of an expensive week though. So I went grocery shopping today, and I also bought a bunch of clothes. Felt like my outfits for work weren't it. Not like they didn't look nice, but like they were not adult work outfits. And I'm trying to do that and not be college student Madison. Which sucks, because college student Maddie was pretty fashionable. And also maybe wore a lot of short skirts. But state employee Madison can't be that. Can't be wearing that. So I've had to buy a bunch of like long skirts. And sweaters. Like light sweaters, because it's really hot here. God, what is that freaky thing? Oh, this is interesting. You can see back in the desert. I don't know why I'm like, oh, strange to you seeing a desert. Like, I just love the desert so much. I'm a little desert babe. In real life, not so much. I don't want to be near the desert. That's a dry heat. I've been to the desert a couple times. I went horseback riding in the desert, actually. Which again, it's giving bougie.
Alright.
That sounds very bouge. It really wasn't. I mean, if we're talking about like real life, what type of biome do I prefer? I'm not sure. Not sure if I have a preference. It makes kind of a funny noise. If we're yeah, I was gonna say real life. I mean, beaches up there. I'm from the plains. Midwest, so you got your grass and your grass. That's it. Yeah, I think these beach probably. I mean, I know I've been to, I don't think I've been to a rainforest. I've been in a forest. Probably in my life. I travel a lot. Well, I know I've been in a forest. I went there like last month. For work. I think the real answer is that Madison prefers her home and to not leave. Okay. So, I think we can safely say Natlan not expanding. Probably. Well, I mean, it could go around. But it doesn't look like it. Some things could change, but... Yes, the best biome is my home. I'm a homebody. I like... It sounds bad, but I don't leave my apartment an awful lot. Every week, my family calls, and every week they're like, so you've gone out and done something. And every week I'm like, no. We should be impressed that I go to the store. I go to store, I go to work. Sometimes I go to the gas station. Tomorrow, okay, I am going to have to take a break from streaming at some point. Because tomorrow, I'm going to go to the driver's license office to get my driver's license for the new state I'm in. Because, you know, you gotta get a new one every time you move to a different state. You can't just have one, and I'm a little annoyed about it. I would prefer not to have to go. Partly because that means I am gonna have to stop streaming at a semi-reasonable time so that I can shower. Because they're gonna make me, since it's a new state, they can't just take my old photos. So I'm gonna have to fucking dress nicely and take a photo. Gosh, do my hair. This is not thrilling. I'm not excited to do this. If you couldn't tell. I really do hate leaving my house. Which is funny, because then maybe I should have gone for like a work from home job. No, I feel like work from home job would be a really bad idea for me. Because I would just like, I would not have the motivation to accomplish it. Like, I feel like work from home, you need to be able to like self-motivate yourself. And we can already tell from my egregious lack of consistency on my streaming schedule that Maddie is a little non-self-motivated, even to play video games. I could tell you that I'm going to play tomorrow, and then 2 hours later have changed my mind. Which is not something to be proud of. And very similar at work. Like, kind of an indecisive person. I flip-flop a lot. I like jobs where I'm told what to do. Like most people are running around like, I don't want to be told what to do. Like, I want a job where like I'm my own boss, and I'm like, someone please be my fucking boss and tell me what to do. Tell me what to do with my day. Please. Like, I'm begging. Okay. I don't know. Some people probably wouldn't like that about me. I said everyone these days is kind of on the like, I want to like be my own boss and not be like, I don't want to be micromanaged, but I want to be managed. If that makes sense. Yes. Like that, some of it's like a self-motivating thing. Some of it's an indecisive. Some of it's self-motivating of like, if you sit me down, if I sit down and like, I don't have a list of tasks that like are supposed to be done. Like when I worked at the grocery store, I was really good at that because like, there's a list of things to do. Like, even if nobody was sitting there individually telling me what to do, there was a list of things. So, like, okay, here we go. Today we're going to do this, this, and this. And sometimes my job right now is a little hard because it's kind of just like, okay, here are some projects you can be working on. No real deadline. Just like, I don't know, eventually get it done. And that's really difficult for me. Because, like, I find it hard because I don't really know what to do with that. You know what I mean? Like, okay, sure, go get things done, but like, in what? Especially when there's no deadline. That's just the hardest. Like I said, I don't want to be like, you need to be doing, like, I don't want someone to tell me what to do every second of my day. Everyone hates a deadline, but like, if there is no deadline, then you're stuck, like, A, you're stuck, you don't know when it needs to be done, but B, it's really hard to motivate yourself to get things done, you know? Like, everyone hates a deadline, but you need a deadline to know, like, how. And that's what I run into. If you're not good at self-motivation, then, like, you're gonna sit there and fucking dilly-dally around all day. That's the thing. None of the projects I have would have tight deadlines because they're like just over time. Learn this task, learn that task. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I walk away from my job and at the end of the day I'm like, did I get anything done? Like, Sundays I definitely do, like, especially when I answer people. Oh, there's no overtime at my job. We close at 5, you leave at 5. The only overtime is, like, if you travel and, like, the traveling part takes longer. Actually, no.
All right.
Let's hope you put up a
finish
good
this fast.
I mean, so, and obviously a lot of that is just really dependent on the job that you do, like, part of why there's no super tight deadlines is, A, I'm not working at a library where people are really coming in to do, like, because at a regular library you'd have deadlines of, like, you know, you're running this program today or your patron's coming in, but, like, a lot of this stuff, I don't work at a traditional library, and so none of those things really apply. So a lot of the stuff we do really is like overarching over time. Research this. Like right now I'm learning about records management. Not a highlight, wouldn't recommend. It's basically about like following the laws of like what financial documents you need to be keeping and stuff, and it's horrible. And some of the horribleness is you're sitting there like, I don't know what this law means. And I did not, in fact, study law at school. I don't think I took any law classes. No, that's not true. I took Roman law. But we're, our records laws are not based on ancient Rome. So unfortunate. This is an interesting designed place. I like it. I'll be interested to see the other tribes of Natlan and what, because I'm gonna guess we're gonna get an area for each one, like we have now. And I'm interested to see if there's gonna be any other differences in biomes. So right now you've got kind of the rocky, deserty, desert adjacent place. And then you've got the kind of tree forest adjacent place. And then you've got the water place. And so I wonder what else they have. What else does Natlan have to offer? Some wild alpacas. These ladders just look dangerous. There's a lot of room for error on them. I have noted that. Secret tunnel. Okay, I think that's all? Oh no, there's this one. Okay. We have some birdies. I think they've done a really, really good job with having like extremely different animals than anywhere else. The flora and fauna are certainly unique to Natlan, and I appreciate that. Cause I mean, like Fontaine had some different animals, but like the plants kind of just looked like regular plants, and the animals just regular animals. But I think they've done a good job at making them very different here. Okay, I'm gonna go put one of my dishes away. I still have fries, but I can at least get one of these off my couch.
This is no time for distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here. You don't want to miss the best part, do you?
I didn't mean to do that. I was just sitting down and it happened. Okay. Where is Volcano? Oh, it's not in bounds. Volcano is out of bounds. Interesting. No, it's not like out of bounds, like, oh, you can't go there until, at least it does not appear to be out of bounds. You can't go there till you do the quest type thing. How am I gonna get there? We'll see. Make that little zooting noise. I love that for them. What the fuck, dude? Who made those? It's not giving Conria. Not even showing up on the map. Okay, fascinating, fascinating. Okay. Where do we want to start Z-Quest? You might as well. I'll go get our camera first. You know, the important things. Oh, is this the... This might be the event, actually. Avant-garde is a word for it, yes. Yeah, okay, this is the event. I didn't see any capybaras around. Hooray. Here's our event camera. We'll need that. We'll know that later. Alright, let's gather our prima gems and do some more hopeless wishing. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna start the quest. Might as well. quest time.
The world remains constant.
Still don't know what this is. But I'd love to see. We're going all the way back to Fontaine. So yeah, if you're not wanting to be spoiled on the events of the quest, the main quest, now is the time to depart. I'll probably do the very first. Probably do Act 1 tonight, and then go to bed, and then do Act 2 tomorrow, and start picking up all of the little quests and exploring. Is my life plan. Although I've already discussed how I'm very liable to change my mind.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
It's such a
I
long
stand
elevator
before it,
ride.
alone and unchanging.
Alright, who's saying goodbye to us? It's very interesting because I don't remember Inazuma having a goodbye. Like, I just showed up in Sumeru. I'll have to, when I replay it on my main
So
account,
long
or on
as
my
the
alt
audience
account,
thinks that seeing is believing,
I'll have
there's
to
no limit to the
cross-check
number of
that.
tricks I can pull off.
because at the very least when I entered Sumeru, I did not have to go to Inazuma, say goodbye, and then go. But I guess that makes sense because you have the chasm, and you enter Sumeru through the chasm, and the chasm is supposed to be in between Inazuma and Sumeru. So I guess technically that makes a little more sense that you wouldn't go. Who's saying goodbye? Nobody?
Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey! We need to head to Natlan next. Neverland called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of. Exactly! Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natlan?
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are.
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement is perfect.
Okay, yes,
Hold it right
this
there.
makes sense.
Now look at the camera. And big
Technically,
smiles on 3,
Charlotte was our introduction to Fontaine, so I suppose it adds up that she'd be our goodbye.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once you're gone.
Just talk about Lady Furina's plays, or Linea's magic shows.
Oh, so you knew we were leaving. We don't need a big send-off. That's not really our thing.
Yeah. Which is funny, because you would think it would be, like, you would think it'd be, like, a really big deal that the hero of the nation is leaving.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those obstacles we overcame side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a stranger now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Partings are inevitable, of course.
Oh man,
but
everyone
distance
shout out.
makes the heart grow fonder, right?
One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
I would have thought it would have maybe been like Lenny and Lynette, since they were the first, like, they met us here. That would have been an interesting, like, I mean, I guess that's how, for the most part, the Fontaine Archon quest ended, is, I mean, you do eventually go to Nouvellette, but, like, starts at the docks, ends at the docks with them, but, I don't know.
Whoa, you're all here!
Already thinking about taking time off? Any excuse for a party, huh?
And I guess that does answer my question about, like, you think it'd be a bigger deal. Like, I mean, technically, no, not really, because we go places all the time. We kind of just, like, are like, festival? Go.
But yes, you can count on us. We wouldn't let you miss out on all the fun.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Sure.
Ooh, great idea. We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
There was all of this, like, talk before, really before the live stream came out about, like, speculation about, like, why we haven't met people from Natlan, and everyone kind of assumed it was, like, they're always at war and they can't leave, or, like, something's stopping them from leaving. This is kind of funny that, at least currently, as of where I am, at the very beginning of this quest, it does appear that it is just, they just don't want to leave. They're just chill.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
All right, I'm ready. Shall we?
No Charlotte in our photo? Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, we need
Well
Charlotte.
then, traveler. Bon voyage!
Take that screenshot. Oh, no, that's me. I was like, Lenny is here! Then it was me. It was me. No, Lenny. Maybe. We'll have to see. That's definitely another one of those things that people are really like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get, like, there's speculation that we're gonna get a bunch of Bennett story. They just, for all that people use Bennett a lot, Bennett's one of those characters that, like, there's just not a lot on. And in truth, they do that with a lot of, especially the early 4 stars. Like, if you got Kai. Kai is kind of one of your big exceptions because of early 4 stars that you have, like, nothing on. I mean, in general, the 4 stars don't have a lot. You've got Kaya, who you've got information on. You've got, as usual, let's pull up the archive. Wouldn't be a Maddie stream without the archive. Okay. Characters that have a lot of lore that we know currently. I mean, all of the characters have lore, but, like, characters that are really actively in the story. You've got Kaya, who has a lot of, like, background lore, but he's not really actively in the story very often. He's in a lot of events. Then you've got, like, Ningguang, who doesn't have a ton of like background lore that is like super involved in the story, but she's really involved in the leeway part of the story. And then the rest are kind of like, they just don't have, like, to be clear, they have like background lore, but I'm talking like stuff that's actually involved in the main story. Like a lot of the 5 stars, it's clear that if they're not already, they're going to be heavily involved. Like Tartaglia, all the Archon, Zhao, Albedo, like, I mean, you look at Rosaria, you only see her, so let's go through. Okay, Amber, Kyle, Lisa, Barbara show up in main story. Razor has a whole quest. Zhongling has a whole quest. Beidou shows up in the main story. Xingqiu has a whole quest. But like, and Ningguang is in the main story. But like, these characters, with the exception of Kaya, it's not giving integral to the plot. The overarching plot. And then you've got like Fischl, Bennett, Noelle, Chongyun, and Sucrose, who are really like, they don't show up in the main story at all. You could go the whole time and not know they exist. Xinyan, not involved at all in any of the main story. Diona, not involved at all. Rosaria, did she even have a hangout event? I'm pretty sure Rosaria's only non-event appearance is in Albedo's quest. Yanfei is kind of involved in like the story. Sayu is like, she's in the Archon quest, but like, I couldn't tell you a single thing about Sayu. And I've done her hangout. Tomo and Kujosara in the main story, not a lot going on. Yunjin quest, not a lot going on. Like, Heizo's another one. Like, you could go the whole time and not know he existed. He like never shows up in anything. Kale is in line with Kaya of like, there's an awful lot of lore. She's kind of important in the quest. Candace in the quest, not a lot going on. Like, Farazan, if you didn't do events, you would know who she was. Lynette and Fermine, like, vaguely have some background lore. Like, you get the whole story, but if you think about it, so much of it is in connection with either Linny's or Arlecchino's quest. Like I said, they very clearly, Gaming's whole thing was Lantern Rite, and if you didn't do Lantern Rite, you don't know anything about him. Like I said, for me, it's clear they don't invest a lot in their 4-star stories, like, into the story, and so and because Bennett's isn't like it wasn't a story quest, it was a hangout, and they have not, I mean, they don't even have hangouts for all the 4-star characters. They definitely don't have part 2 hangouts. And so I think if we get anything on Bennett, this has been a very long, drawn out discussion. God. I think if we get anything on Bennett, it'll be like a hint. Or an event. It could be an event, but I think it'll be like a hint at him. Like, it'll just be some little, like, scrap paper that we find. Nothing else.
Wow! So this is Natlan!
I know I've been saying Natlan, but I actually kind of prefer the Natlan. Paimon, how Paimon says Natlan is very interesting. It's very like, Natlan. Like, it's just very harsh,
So many
I think.
strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we start? Good idea! Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we don't get on their bad side, we should be fine. Come on, let's keep following the road.
Flowers you're spending. The sun's going to die soon.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the wall. We've got to be on the right track.
City.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
Just a second. I have to say, at least some of the NPCs look not as white as they did in the trailers. And I can appreciate that.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that.
Are you talking about Kempoa? Yeah, she looks sleepy. Like, feel like I could see that.
We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the physical toll of all that fighting. We're no longer in our prime.
Okay.
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch teams.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers.
Well, you are a
But
child.
never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the Victory Feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Go form a really strong team, okay? guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Oh, she looks so sad, too.
I guess we'll find out.
Huh?
This is a question. Do the people of Natlan know about us? Do they have newspapers?
Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers?
Because, like, it was very apparent that the people of Inazuma knew who we were. They'd heard about us. Or at the very least, like, Toma and everyone else had. I guess the general people not so much, but, like, the people actively involved in the war had. Similarly, if I remember right, again, I'll have to pay more attention when I play, but if I remember right, the people of Sumeru not necessarily like knew what we looked like, but they'd heard about us. And then the people of Fontaine definitely knew, and we already knew that they knew because Charlotte had come in an event before, and like there's the whole newspaper aspect. And so like that one, it was never in question.
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina, Utapiti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now.
Well, if I remember right, and maybe this is just, maybe I've read too much fan fiction. Yeah, Fontaine definitely knew they were expecting us. They must have seen us on the boat over, because Furina got there damn fast. I can't remember Sumeru if I've just read a fan fiction somewhere and this was a plot point in it, but like, I feel like the sages were concerned about us being there and showing up and ruining things. I mean, we have to know that Dottore knew. I think I remember this coming up at some point because, like, Dottore would have known about us, and so that would have been, like, a whole thing. I'll have to replay because I don't know how to phrase this question in Google to like get someone to answer. But I can't remember if they knew about us.
If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier?
Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate?
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually an ancient name-bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing Sacred Flame. Oh, and an ancient name-bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Well, that's because of drugs. That's because the lady is all drugged. I'm trying to remember if, like... Yeah, I'm trying to remember if, like, when we're actually like in Sumeru City and the sages have their little plot. I'm trying to remember if they talk about like being worried about us coming. I'm not talking about like the actual like beginning of the quest to like the average everyday citizens. They're not pointing out, it's like, oh, that's the traveler. I'm trying to remember if the government of Sumeru like knew about us. I think they might have. Like I said, I'll find out when I replan my alt account.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge.
Yeah, I can't remember if that's actually true or if that's something that we assume. Because sometimes, like, stuff in the fandom kind of everyone kind of like is like, oh, that is true, and then it's not.
Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain.
Sure am. Although, I don't exactly have any team members anymore. The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day.
Again, you are a child.
So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes.
I mean, like a literal child. I mean, yeah, but like, that would be after we've done a whole bunch of shit. I'm talking about like from the beginning. Like, I can't remember if the sages like know about us before we get there. I'm gonna, even if it's not addressed in the plot, because I don't remember if it is, I feel like they have to, because Dottore has to know that we're coming. And in that case, he has to be telling the sages, like, besties, get your acts together. But I feel like Dottore knows he's going to be able to trick us. Because, like, if we're being technical about it, we're beaten by Dottore. Like, Dottore beats us. This is not a we win against the Fatui ending.
All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
It seems wrong that they're beating up a child.
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
I mean, that's assuming we're allowed to take part in this competition.
Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real.
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just, how should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous
That's what
of
I
you.
thought.
But only people from Natlan are allowed to take part in the pilgrimage.
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then become heroes.
It's all right. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered
It's
to join
new
my
land.
team before.
You've joined on a great day, friend. Genshin just released the new region for the year. And I took tomorrow off of work. Just to be
Really?
here.
We're all usually
We're
on
winning.
good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me. They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team.
Not just for this, I'm also going to get my new driver's license. I'm gonna go get gas in my car. Not just for
I
this.
probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak.
Because you're a child!
It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you?
Yeah, and then I'll be right back to playing this.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's stronger.
I don't know if I want to play
realize.
too much longer
Gods,
tonight.
dragons, giant narwhals. She can give them all a run for their Mora.
Because I have to, like, look presentable. I have to take a new photo for this license because it's for the new state of which I am living. Technically, you're supposed to get it within 60 days, and it's been, like, way over that.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right. We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventurer.
A true adventurer. You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's exactly the kind of person I want to become.
And also, like, technically we're not from anywhere. So who's to say we're not from Natlan?
You're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Learn from us?
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I'll just observe.
I mean, I guess looking at it, she really isn't that much shorter than the Traveler.
I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
We've adopted a child.
Oh, right. Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end? You don't need to focus on finding new teammates?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything out of me. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Thank you! Who would have thought I'd get the chance to meet such impressive adventurers? Today must be my lucky day. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
Okay, I'm gonna go put my leftovers in the fridge, and then I'll be back. Okay. Food was all cold. Alright, show me around.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Bring that sucker to the
Don't
chasm.
worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise.
Leeway gets confused by the dinosaurs. Friend, the new region, dinosaurs. There's dinosaurs.
Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views.
I did get the free weapon.
My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
I should have them on both accounts. I have not logged into my other account. I wanted like a fresh eye on
Hey,
Natlan.
it's Io! Come on, over here! Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important member of my family.
We have one of those too, and apparently we have to take him to a volcano so he doesn't kill himself from the sheer amount of power that he holds.
He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family?
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house.
It's very interesting. She's referred to people not from Natlan as Outlanders a couple times, which is interesting because usually that's really, at least in the past from what I remember, that's been a lot more exclusively used to refer to like us and our brother, and not like it's been used to refer to like people not from Teyvat. And I don't know if this is just like a translation, or it's just a her thing, or it's a Natlan thing, or they've just changed vocabulary. Because it's always hard, because sometimes I do go back and mess with lines, and like you wouldn't know if you're just playing on one account.
The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up. See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
Yeah, this is our dinosaur. I named him Nugget because I was having dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets at the time, and I was all alone, and I didn't have anybody to tell me, to help me decide what to name him. So he got named Nugget. It was between Nugget and Bear. So I'm thinking on my alt account, if I remember, by the time I get to Natlan, we might have that Saurian to be named Bear. But to be honest, I might maybe I'll name my Wanderer Bear. That would be cute.
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle.
Oh my gosh,
then I'll
she's
be right
dancing.
back.
Nugget is dancing, guys. Nugget, the little dancer. Oh my god, he's dancing along to the music.
No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
Nugget. Is it when we see, I mean, those are very dinosaur looking, but there's some like real dinosaur looking stuff
is the most
I'll have
cherished
to
and most
take you
sacred
to
item
it.
in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above.
Well, that remains to be seen. We thought that too, and then we showed up in Fontaine. And all of a sudden, the Hydro Archon wasn't the Hydro Archon. I don't think they'll pull that again. I don't think there's any reason to. I think we've already had enough Archons who aren't Archons.
We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab to decipher its will. The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe.
Donk already knows what I'm gonna say. Already knows my opinions. Just gonna take some deep breaths.
Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can learn a thing or two.
Yes.
Hello?
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Whoa. There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable.
Like what?
You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, her familiar.
Okay, they do know us. Okay. So we've answered that question. I was like, what else could be more, like, reliable? Does Natlan have an ID system? Do they also have identification cards?
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
Wait, is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
It's not really a family-friendly story, to be fair.
Learn well from her, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
I'm not that bothered by his appearance as I am the Pyro Archon, because I know he's just going to be a minor part of the story. And I know they're just doing it for the laughs. Like, you can kind of tell with his whole little thumbs up and stuff.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
It is clear that things are a little more modern. They've kind of gone that design route. 'Cause, like, look at the shoes and stuff.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Yeah, 'cause she's a child. And she's running around without parents. And her parents are sending her into a thing where she's fighting people. This is very... There's an awful... And this happened in Fontaine, too, with the whole prison storyline. There's an awful lot of why... Think about the children. Why don't the people of Teyvat ever just think about the children? It seems like nobody but us is. I mean, at least he was concerned for her, but, like, clearly not so concerned that he's letting her fight a bunch of people. Like, what if the baby gets the name? Like, do they have to fight people? I have a lot of questions, and I just want people to think about the children. I'm not even a big fan of kids, but I'm concerned for the safety of Tibet's children.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the explanations.
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories.
His voice actor does not match. Like, to be clear, his voice actor is good, but it does not match the appearance they've given him.
You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
Like the Traveler.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something shiny inside it.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more and more bearers, and their value becomes even more profound.
Gotta kick out these bots. Actually, you're here. Barry's met. Kick that person out. Use your power. Thank you, because I'd shut my laptop, so I don't really have the stream up.
In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for the next generation of successors.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab chose me of all people. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting, I probably would have given up a long time ago.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it! If people start to ask those kinds of questions, the stories suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
See, but that kind of doesn't jibe with the whole vision thing. Right? Like, this statement of, like, if the heavens give you strength, is that not kind of what a vision is? Like, I'm gonna guess not all the heroes have them. That's not really the point I'm making, but the point I'm making is, like, the heavens can give you strength. Like, I'd understand if their analogy was, like, if the heavens themselves are, like, actively helping you, you know, fight things. But this idea of, like, if you get given this power, it doesn't really count. Again, it just doesn't vibe with, like, the having of the vision and the using of the vision. I don't know. That's my opinion on it. And maybe that'll come up.
Someone had this to say about ancient names. Our forebearers carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wyeb's judgment after receiving an ancient name.
And again, you're a child.
As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it together, just you watch. Well, it's getting late. I've got to get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking place?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
All right, we're off. See you later, Chief.
I mean, I suppose Paimon has to be
I
somewhat
got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were different.
recognizable, but, like, I mean, I have to assume that's Paimon is kind of what people are using as our identification of, like, being able to tell who we are. I mean, I know they say all the time that the Traveler wears clothes that, like, don't look like they're of this world, but, like, yeah, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Sorry, Hoyoverse. This is not a thing. They might not blend in with the exact nation we're in, but it's not like we're out here wearing, I mean, fucking Pyro Archon's wearing a motorcycle jacket, okay? Let's not talk about Outlander clothes.
Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important to the people of Natlan. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation. Not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't asked about what these wars
Anyway,
are.
don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense. It'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction. Let's go!
Okay, we actually need to do something real quick. No. Well, I guess we should actually go to Sumeria. Probably. I mean, I don't think it'll matter either way.
there's still a long...
Listen, I don't think it matters. But we are kitted out for Dendro. Actually, high. Pretty high. Oh. Did I go on you? Okay. What was this mail? I just want, in case we need to use the Traveler. Oh yeah, we did not have successful pulls on this Mulani, our Splish Splash Wave Chaser. We got another Splish Splash.
Wow! I can join the team?
We got another Splish Splash girl. Unfortunately. Was not a satisfying experience.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
It didn't work when you tried earlier either. Now we know that wasn't a fluke. What's going on here?
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
This would have been such a good opportunity to show Katina how impressive you are. It's so weird that it's not working. There must be something about Natlan.
Aw, I would have liked to see that.
Sorry, Katina. We got your hopes up for nothing.
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. Were you really able to gain elemental powers just by touching the Statue of the Seven?
Yeah, everywhere else we went.
That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Take it away, Traveler.
Little showcase of all of our
Wow! Different
stuff.
elemental
Well, not all of
powers.
it.
Wielded by a single person! I've never even heard of something like that! Let me give it a try! Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right! You really are something special!
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Here's our dinosaurs.
Oh, that's a cuckoosaur. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin. We've come so far.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this.
I'll have to clip that and put that on my TikTok as my intro to Natlan.
They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them.
It's kind of wild that this child has parents. Because, I mean, think about all of our other child characters so far. Klee has a mom. But her mom is, like, never around. Couldn't tell you the last time Klee actually saw her mom. Then we've got Chi-Chi. I mean, maybe alive Chi-Chi had parents, but Jed Chi-Chi's parents probably don't claim her. We've got Sayu. I mean, if Sayu has parents, they've given her over to religion. We've got Yao Yao. Yao Yao doesn't have parents. She's being raised by the Adepti. Nahida's not actually a child. Look at this. Finally a child with parents. So proud. Hoyoverse really did it. And we still have no male child.
I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
Woo! Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got all sorts of bits and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Is that all the children? We're back into the character archive. Oh, Sijun's a child, but again, her dad, her actual biological parent, dead. Yeah, I think that's all the children. Because Dory's not actually a child. She's just short. Yeah, it's all the kids. I mean, there's like some, like, Benin, Fischl, and Zhongling who it's like, I don't know, they might be kids. They're not like kids. I'm already getting tired. It's only 12
We've come a
o'clock.
long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Whoa, you're practically a walking cafeteria!
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with me. As my mom always says, it pays to be prepared.
So these parents of yours. How old are you? Question.
They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never, right? Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Actually, you know what? It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful beings known as gods.
And that's not the case in Natlan?
Not at all. Every Pyral Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I like this.
A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible? You find it hard to believe too, huh?
So that's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natlan.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that. I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the position still grows old and requires rest. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title over the years. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title, you just have to prove your strength.
What if this ends with us putting Kachina? I mean, we could put Kachina in as Pyro Archon. Someone's gonna be. Prediction time. Is Capitano trying to become Pyro Archon? But that's hard because he's. I mean, he could be from Natlan. We don't know that he's not from Natlan. Because obviously, like, right up until her quest came out, we kind of thought Arlecchino could have been from Fontaine. Is Capitano?
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right! We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning.
I'm gonna guess. Again, there's more prediction time with me. I'm gonna guess that this is like a Pyro Archon possessing people type situation. I mean, it's possible that the Statue of the Seven really is just changing like every time. And that's possible. But my current prediction is going to be that that is the actual Pyro Archon, whether alive or not. Oh my gosh, there's our capybara. Don't stand on the edge of the cliff. Seems like a bad idea. Don't go down the waterfall. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to guess that alive or dead, the statue is the original Pyro Archon. Maybe not like the original, but like is the Pyro Archon, and there's some sort of like power, possession, giving over power type thing. Yes. Capybara. Capybara, capybara, capybara. He's rolling around. Oh my god. Oh.
Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us?
That does also, I mean, I know we've kind of moved away from, I think at this point the Traveler has accepted that none of the Archons, except maybe the Zaritza, could possibly be the person who took our brother, right? Like, in the nicest way possible, I think we've really moved. I think eventually we'll find out who that unknown god was, but I think they've really moved the goalpost away from finding out who the god is. Story, like, plot-wise, like, that's very clearly not on our minds anymore, so to speak. But if you think about it, this idea of humans becoming Archon over time really complicates that matter, because, like, let's say for some reason I did think it was the Pyro Archon. I don't. It's not the Pyro. I don't think it's any of the Archons. Why? Like, what would you do if, like, the person who stole the brother and started this whole thing was some, like, human Archon from, like, 500 years ago and they're not around anymore? Be kind of a funny end to the whole story.
If we think back to what happened in Inazuma...
But also, like, why are we concerned? I mean, Inazuma was one thing. Like, we went in and we kind of knew that it was going to be a hostile situation. There's no reason the Archon should want to fight us. And there's no reason we need to fight the Archon. We just kind of need to rock up and be like, hey, yo, my brother, you got any information? And she's going to say, probably not. And we're going to be like, yeah, okay. Let's solve some crisis in your country.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think he'll get along great.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
It'll all work out. You'll meet her soon enough.
Alright, Paimon's just about ready to... Huh? What's that?
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston. Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlan can use that power.
Wait. I'm sorry. We'll go use the phlogiston. But there's more important things we need to be doing. Way more important. Leave that alone for right now. This is the only content that you need to see on this channel. Oh my gosh. Excellent question. Yes. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back, Kachina. Not to worry. We'll be right back. I have to go somewhere real quick, you know? But I'll be back. Where do I put them? Okay, actually, first. God, I lied. I'm not gonna get through the first act of this
realm is
stupid
true.
Archon quest. I think we're gonna switch out Tignari for Kachina. Okay, there's no Natlan yet, obviously.
If you ever have any...
Okay. So, first we're gonna go... here. I've updated my teapot since I've last been on. Oh. Damn the man. Okay. Okay. That just means I need to do Fontaine quests, and we'll do that. But I have updates, so we have that. Let me show you my crib that I'm working on. Now, here's two. Alright. You can stay in here. So, my downstairs is what needs to be updated, but I've got Nouvelette's room and our kitty cat. And I've got a bedroom. I kind of want something for my lobby. But yeah, so that's my current crib. I guess I'll put the capybaras.
This realm is true.
Maybe by my spa. I'll have to go get some wood.
If you ever have it.
I'll put the capybaras over here. Yes. No. Okay. Sad. Okay. Sorry, that was very important to me, you know? And I feel like it was important to you guys too. I feel like I was supported in that.
Huh? Wait! You can use it too? How? That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina. Well, aren't we looking lively today? Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Oh, so it was just a friendly saurian.
That's right. There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch.
I mean, none of the other ones have attacked me.
He's always hanging around these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
I tried to ride on them
I'm not so sure
earlier.
about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge. Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside.
Paimon keeps implying that, like, she can't not float, which is interesting.
Wow, the sightseeing is even better from up here.
The higher the vantage point, the better the view.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep.
Very slow.
When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me. In the end, though, he didn't eat a single one, and even chased off a few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
They just blinked out of view.
Oh, look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift. It's an easy walk from here, so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
That's true, especially considering his size. Well, see you later, Toto!
Look at what time it is. Where did I sit my phone?
to meet some friends here, but... I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they're not here yet.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine, too! Mine!
What the heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or, wait, is it even a Saurian?
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people.
Hello.
Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
You have nice eyes.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Alright, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. My owl just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends. And here I was worried you ran into trouble on your way here.
Hello, Paimon's Paimon.
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time. The pilgrimage is a sight to behold this time of year.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina. Where are they?
Oh, they went to join teams with a better chance at winning.
So you're saying you've been ditched? Again. That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You just need a bit more confidence. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes, and those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. That is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan. Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really. Our Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
I'm gonna amend my prediction about the Pyro Archon. I'm a guess it's just reincarnation or resurrection or whatever we want to call it.
Let's go register. We don't have much time.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of teams, it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically be an upgrade for my teammates.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. Besides, we're a formidable duo.
I bet our new friends here will agree that 2's always better than 1, right?
Oh, you mean us? Haha, you're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have here in Natlan. No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
Listen to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
Hearing you say that does make me feel a little more confident. Still, teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
I mean, bad news. If you put us on your team, people are also kind of gonna think that, because they're gonna be like, you got, like, the hero of all the other nations, so are you?
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I can tell.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just give me a second, you guys. We can go sign up together once I'm done.
Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here today, so that when I'm on tomorrow, I'm not like hot garbage shit. Also, I need to get Traveler off my team. Give me back Raiden. But so that I will be functional enough to go get my driver's license tomorrow. And then I'll probably just be on all day after that. But yeah, no one ever beat. I mean, people have beat Traveler, but like, it's very interesting that the chief knew who we were, but like, it's clear that other people don't know who we are, kind of, you know? Kind of. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the night. We had a fun little adventure. We saw all of Natlan. And tomorrow, I'll work towards the quest. So, the plot armor. Oh. I mean, what video game MC doesn't have plot armor? The plot armor was real in the Arlecchino quest. It was real. In that fight. It was real. I think that's where we've had the most plot armor. Maybe that time when Shenhe had to save us from fish. I would also call that plot armor. Obviously, our fights with Raiden, plot armor. I don't think we had an awful lot of actual danger to the Traveler in Fontaine. Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually am gonna go now. I'm so tired.
All the world
Good night. I'll be on. It'll probably be a long stream tomorrow, because it'll basically be
alone and unchanging.
Once I get back from my driver's license, and hopefully that won't take long. So, thank you for coming. It's been fun. Happy exploring if you decide to go to Natlan.